welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I thought it would be fun to share the bags that I would definitely repurchase if I had to start all over with building my collection and pay the current retail price. If you love handbag content, be sure to subscribe and follow me on my socials, and let's jump into it. The first bag is probably not going to come to a surprise if you've been following me for a while, but we have the Loewe mini puzzle bag, and I love this bag to death. I've had it for over 2 years now, I want to say. It's still in amazing condition. The leather has softened a little bit, which you could see, it's a little bit squishier, it's not as structured, but I personally really like that. And with my current lifestyle, I definitely can get away with using mini bags, which is why I am addicted to them. It does come with a crossbody strap, which I do use from time to time, but overall I love wearing it just like as a little top handle. It's a perfect spring summer bag as well, but honestly I've used this bag all year round, and again, because of the tan color, it's just so casual. It's more of a low-key bag, like if you know, you know, and I feel really safe traveling with this as well, so had to include it in this video. This next one might come as a shock, but we have the medium Chanel classic flap. Now, I know I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I would purchase the bag retail price. This would probably be the exception where I would add it all over again into my collection. However, I would purchase it pre-loved because the current retail price is a little too ridiculous for me to justify right now. But I would definitely still add one of these to my collection because I do love it so much. I think the medium size is the perfect size for me. It is very, very spacious and holds a lot, and it's also pretty comfortable to carry around. And I've had this bag for 4+ years now, and it's still in really great condition. I've only had to send it in once for like a little minor issue, but they took care of it complimentary, and I'm pretty sure I touched on that on my channel like a couple years ago. But yeah, as much as people want to hate on the Chanel classic flap, I still think they are amazing bags. I would just personally buy it pre-loved. Okay, I don't know if this is too soon to include in this video. However, I would most definitely add a nano speedy into my collection, and I still cannot believe it's taken me this long to add it because this bag is so tiny but mighty, and also I love keeping charms on it. This is a little Miffy charm, but I also have like a bunch of Sanrio ones that I'll just swap it out with. But this bag is just so adorable and so practical. This is more logo heavy, but because it's such a small bag, I don't mind it as much versus the Neverfull, for example, which I will never add to my collection. That's just my own preference. It has nothing to do with the bag itself, but I love the nano speedy. I use it so much, and I probably talked about it on TikTok and Instagram way too many times. Here I am now on YouTube spreading the love, but it just holds so much. I always have like little bits of random things in every bag, but I've been using this non-stop. I love it, and I love that you can just adjust the strap. That is pretty much what sold this bag to me, because the original nano speedy did not have an adjustable strap, and it just hit me way too low, and I do not like that. I'm very particular about where my crossbody bags need to hit on my body. I love this bag. I know it's a ridiculous amount for canvas, but I love it so much that I would repurchase it for sure. So this next bag is definitely more on the mid-tier range, but I have been loving it so much, and it is my Polène numero 10 bag. This is the number 10 in this colorway in particular. So this is the black monochrome, I believe. It has a very light white stitching all throughout, and I've mentioned this before, but I just love this bag so much because it's so versatile, and I'm usually not a fan of contrast stitching, but because this is just so thin and so subtle, it really just adds a little bit more personality to the bag. I also love the shape of it. It's a great everyday bag as well, just to have on the shoulder. You could make this into a crossbody, but I don't like how that looks on me. If there's any Polène bag I would recommend, it's this one right here. And last but not least, I always think it's great to have one fun bag in your collection that just adds a pop of color and just brings you a lot of joy. And for me, that is my pink Prada bag, and I am still in love with this. I've had it for a year, and it's still going strong. I can't wait to wear it more throughout the spring and summer. But this is the pink Terry Prada re-edition. I didn't really care for the nylon re-editions, but I do love that this is just so fun. It's so bold, but it goes with my wardrobe really well because I wear primarily neutrals, or if I want to spice up an outfit, this is definitely the bag to use. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for getting this, but I would probably repurchase this because I also have it in the black Terry version, which I love as well. It just adds some complexity to your overall outfit, so I would indeed repurchase this. But that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!